We're here in the heart of Leeds at the Compton Centre in Harehills, joining the Chatty Cafe as part of Harehills' action team, on our way to meet 4 million homes who will be explaining about various issues that people are affected with in terms of social housing and much more. And I'm with Natalie Thorelius, who's a community advocate from Harehills, who's going to explain to us a little bit more about it. So it's the Chatty Cafe today, and you're part of Harehills' action team, Natalie.
Yes, so the Chatty Cafe exists so that local people can come in, grab a drink, sit down, have a chat, share their issues with us, and as and when we can, we will signpost people to get further support or help if that's what's needed, or we'll do a creative opportunity just for fun, for the sake of celebrating the amazing people that live here.
Great. And then Harehills Action Team and Chatty Cafe is an open group for all residents in Harehills?
It is, yeah, and beyond, so we get people visiting from other localities as well.
Okay, lovely. And so we're on our way to 4 million homes. What are we hoping the group will be able to take away or contribute to that?
So one of the biggest things people share is issues around housing, their housing rights, their tenancies, how they get treated by landlords. So 4 Million Homes is a national project, and they're coming to give people a session on what are your rights, where can you go for good help and support.
Okay, great. So we're going to follow the journey from here, the Compton Centre in Harehills, over to the Thackeray Medical Museum. Let's see what happens next. So we've arrived at the Thackeray Medical Museum, and I'm with Claude from 4 Million Homes. Pleasure to have you here, Claude.
Yeah, good morning.
All right, and so we've got a community group here from Harehills who are coming to talk to you about the project that you're involved in, which is a lot to do with social housing and making sure that tenants get the rights that they're deserved, right?
Yeah. 4 Million Homes is a government-funded program to try and get residents and tenants of social housing to have a voice. So it's really about raising the profile with these tenants so that they know that collectively they've got a voice.
All right, great. And so what are you hoping we're going to achieve from the meeting that we're about to walk into?
Yeah, today I'm hoping to do an introductory session about 4 Million Homes and about the training package that is available, about the website. So I'm looking to raise the profile because a lot of BME people have been overlooked. So it's about raising the profile with our local community that residents do have a voice and can take their landlords to book, whether you're in private housing or social housing.
I mean, it's true to say that a lot of people of colour in the UK often let these things go, don't they? Because they feel like nothing's going to happen, there's going to be a lot of effort for no reason. So, I mean, I don't know what you feel about that. Is that the kind of feeling amongst people?
Yeah, I think providers will often say that BME people are hard to reach. It seems to be the obvious statement, but I think it's more have been easy to ignore for many years, and they don't come to the BME community. We're almost like an afterthought. So what we're doing with 4 Million Homes and our equality diversity strand of it is trying to ensure that BME people have a voice and are engaged with the programme.
Well, I mean, it sounds like you're doing great work, and I hope that there's some good outcomes that come from the meeting that help a lot of the residents over here. So thanks, Claude.
Yeah, all right. Thank you to Fever FM. Keep up the good work. If we can get enough comments from around the country that says, oh, we have people who are interested, but it's not in their language. That has to come from the residents. This has to come from people. It's important that people gather together and you create a collective voice. Being of that generation of African Caribbeans that were settled here in the 60s, we've observed all of the other groups that have had to come through. We've observed the Bangladeshi community being settled here, the Vietnamese being settled here, those that came in from Africa, those that have come from Eastern European. And I feel it, I see it because we went through it 50 years ago. It resonates with me, the frustrations that you feel. What is the answer? For me, some of the answer is community-led housing, getting people in to get some land and build their own houses. You know, some people would prefer to do that than wait 6 years. You know, they're ready to go now. They will carry whatever they need to do to get housing. But that's another discussion, because even doing a housing project like I did many years ago, it took 6 years from the start of the idea to actually delivery of housing. That's 6 years, you know, and some people can't wait that long in the housing, and the amount of money that they're being charged to live privately, and some of the accommodation that they are getting.
I'm here with Stephanie from Little London Voices, an organisation that's been set up to help residents voice their concerns and get solutions to problems that they're facing in and around the area, as well as with their homes. How are you doing, Stephanie?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Not bad, thank you, not bad. Now, so Little London Voices, you have 180 members.
We do currently within our WhatsApp group.
Okay.
That is obviously a platform where we have counsellors, we have housing managers, we have PCSOs, and this is just a platform where we can report our issues. We can also advertise the going-ons within the area.
Okay, and what are the main issues that residents are facing in Little London?
Yeah, we neighbour Leeds City Centre, so we get a lot of alcohol users, we get a lot of drug users, rough sleepers. These are a nuisance on our playing areas. They leave a lot of needles. They're known quite often to use our flats as areas for them to also reside in, causing many issues for our residents.
So is cleanliness in the area the main issue? Is that the main thing that you're looking to resolve?
Yeah, cleanliness. Obviously, there's damp. There's mould within the tower blocks. There's rats as far as the 8th floor that we know of. The equipment is inundated. We have 9 tower blocks and we have a small park that was made over 30 years ago now. So we're just challenging our councillors really to provide for our area.
So do you think over the last decades or decades things have improved for residents in Little London, or do you think things are getting worse?
Yeah, I do believe at a time, around 2000s, the community within Little London did pick up. We did have a good community base. Unfortunately now in 2024 we can see them similar issues that were back in the 1960s, 70s arising again. As far as seeing changes within the last year of Little London's Voices, we've made many reports. Unfortunately they do fall on deaf ears, but this is why we have the Little London Voices group going. It keeps us all connected, keeps us all joined. It also gives us a voice. We say collectively voices are easier to hear than the one voice.
We've had a presentation from Cloud, who's a Leeds resident, done a lot of great work around housing in Leeds, and the organisation is obviously called 4 Million Homes. You were asking a lot of questions, you were very involved in the meeting. What do you think to the meeting? What do you think it was useful for you? Do you think you're going to be able to action some of the points that they were making?
Yes, definitely so. As we say, Claude came here in 1960s. He was from a African Caribbean community that came along, who settled very well. He knows a lot of the issues that we've got within our areas, and it takes somebody from within that area to sort of challenge and know the right steps to move forwards. Myself, it helps, the information we was given will help our tenants feel more at power, that they have these tools. There is things out there put in place, regulations, councils, landlords, they have to abide by certain regulations and situations that with the right knowledge you can challenge and hopefully go forward with the issue that you're having.
People got the power to the people.
You are Georgia. You know, Georgia was you a number of years ago. You are this lady. You are me.
Yeah.
You know, you guys are where we've been.
Yeah.
And I think it is that pleasure of knowing that you can share good practice. You can share and you can say and be like trying to be a light at the end of a dark tunnel. Yeah. So we people like yourself and this young lady and this, you know, you become a light at the bottom of the tunnel for others to kind of see that light and give hope. Yeah. So for me, it's about that. It's about passion. It's about giving hope. It's about, you know, I've been there. I know how it feels. Yeah. What can I do? I can't give you a house. Yeah. What I can do is say that
these are the right avenues to go down.
Don't feel alone in this game. Try and create allies. Try and get people around you